Hey, what's going on, guys? Global 5 here today, doing a different video than what we typically do. This is a straight up collection video. So, a little different than what we typically do, where the collection kind of gets showed off in deck text. This one's just bragging rights video. A little bit of a history lesson. When we started playing Weiss 2014, 2015, it's too long ago to remember. I'm very old. Everything just kind of meshes together at this age. A master set was a collection piece that was four of every type of card: base rarity, the foils, the TD, the promos. Now, with collectors coming into the game over the last year and a half, 2 years, the connotation of a master set has changed to some degree, to where the perceived notion from wherever they came from was one of every card. So those of us old folks who have that different understanding of what a master set is, potentially maybe striving for that ultimate collection piece. Now, we do have a master set here of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And before we go into showing that off, I do want to thank Gilgastorm and NovaTCG for helping us put this together. We got a lot of the harder to find MDRs, particularly from them. So this is, just wanted to say thanks for helping us out to get those, particularly the early plays from Nova. That was very, very clutch, because those are just really hard to find. And we would have had this up sooner, but I messed up on getting some of the PRs. Big ol' order of the game and no PR in it. Oops. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and open this up here. So, there are 4 SSPs in this set. You can see one here. And what makes this particularly difficult as a master set piece is that over half of the set, just the booster pack set, come in foils. They have these MDR rares, OFRs, and the SSPs. So there is a lot of foils that need to be gotten in this set. So a master set completion was an ambitious effort, to say the least. And yeah, we just wanted to show y'all what it was. Fortunately, there's certain cards like this one that we wish had foils, but don't. Kobayashi kind of got the shaft a little bit, but there are so many really cool things that they did with this MDR rarity. Looks like it's actually the binder. And because the set's so big, we had to get this
ginormous binder,
huge thing, just in order to, show the display of this off. Yeah, the art is so good, and that's part of the reason why you wanted to do this, right? Was the art?
Yeah, I wanted to collect it because it had the manga art, it had the artists on there, which makes it a little bit more special than some of the more sets out there right now. And just honestly, the challenge of having so many foils and wanting to make a master set, this just seemed like the perfect set to dive into and see what we could do and how fast we could do it. So I'm pretty impressed with how fast we were able to get everything, and I stayed in budget, which is a scary concept.
Yeah, it's just like I said, just the MDRs that were really the problem cards to get. Some of the TD triple R's, because every TD card has a foil. Super fun, super cool. Yeah.
That, and unfortunately, the deck that I run does run 4 of every secret rare. So I figured the worst of it was already over with. I just had to find the small ones. Unfortunately, those were some of the hardest to find.
Yep, so the SSPs were fine to find. It's just, you got 4 of the early play MDR, and that's like probably literally the hardest card to locate in this set, to be honest.
The Blink was a little hard too.
The Blink,
last one
Blink wasn't as hard as the early play. Big shout out again to NovaTCG for hooking us up with the early plays. That was really clutch. That probably saved me a lot of time in putting this together. But we're going to be having a deck tech for this set. Probably in the next week or two would be my guess. Just to show off the build that we put together. It is running 4 of each SSP, 4 of the early play. It's actually been fairly fun in practice. Granted, a lot of the big standby decks just got hit, so whether the edits that we put in there to deal with the big standby boards, whether that still needs to be a thing that remains in the deck, might change, but we'll probably showcase the deck without those edits just because of how much playtesting we went into to test into like the Mushoku matchup particularly. So we're coming.
And Kana Waifu just needs to be shown.
Alright, so this is the end of the booster pack here, the last climax, and then we've got the box topper promos here, and then the trial deck. So this is the other SSP, the fourth one, which is the money card. So we'll
I'd say we were very lucky and able to get those from one of our shops that are helping us out.
And then this is her favorite card, the Field Blow Up, which is very interesting.
It changes everything.
I've actually won a number of games with this card. Into the standby matchups where they've just set board and then I play this and just blow it up. It's actually been like really, really, really clutch. So the trial deck's not super exciting because like the art's basically the same, just with foil attached to it. So, but then you get like art like this, which is completely different. Big ol' manga art, which is particularly good. And then here we've got the game promo. This is the reason why it was a little bit delayed. This is the tournament release promo. I think this is a monthly promo. And this came from the Bushy Road Monthly magazine. And that's the winner's card for the tournament. So I want to thank everyone who took a peek, took a watch. Sorry about the lighting. We could not get the glare off of these foils. So it's a little unfortunate with that. But, the cards are very, very nice. So hopefully you did enjoy this collection, Envy video a little bit. We do again want to shout out Gilgastorm and NovaTCG. I got links to both of their stores in the description. Hashtag not sponsored, but definitely want to give them some love. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next video, which will likely be the Kobayashi deck tech. Until then.